So today's question is page 49 and it is question 9. Okay, so like I've said, there's a few slight issues with the book itself, alright, with things missing and information missing. Just like in the last question where this was down as a diameter 8, alright, and we kind of changed that ourselves. Alright, with this here as well, we can get most of this. Our only issue is the distance between here and here. Alright, so we need the distance between there and there. So we're just going to put that down as 18. Okay, so 18 millimeters. So that's the only thing that's going to catch us there. So the distance between the center line of A and the center line of B will be 18 millimeters. Alright, just for yourselves. So what we have is we have a hemisphere A, we have a sphere B, and it tells us that they want to find them in contact, get them in the two views, and then we need to put in another sphere. Now again, they've left something out. We see S here. It just says draw the projections of a diameter 40 millimeter sphere which rests on the horizontal plane, so it rests on the XY line, and touches A and B. And just from other questions, I'm assuming they left it out, but they meant to say which rests in area C or S, which rests in area S. So again, look, piece of information I left out in this book, so we'll go with it. All right, we'll work it. It's the processes we're looking for. All right, that's the main thing. We're getting them done right, right process. So first of all, I'm going to pop in our plan and elevation. So our elevation and our plan, and we'll drive on from there. All right, so the overall height is 60. So give ourselves enough room on the bottom, because if the overall height of this, the radius is 60, it's going to be a big plan. All right. So keep it up nice and high. Alright, so you'll all be well able to get in your and elevation. Well, elevation anyway, and some of the plan. Just do it all light first anyway, because remember some of this is getting chopped here, there and everywhere, so throw it in light first of all. So that is A. Hemisphere A up there. I'm going to pop that in now when I'm at it as well, down below. Space of 10 mils so it's not stuck up on top of one another. Again, doing all light because it's sitting here, there, and everywhere on itself. So nice and light first. So that is A as well. Now we're going to do B. B is radius 36, and I just told you to step out 18 millimeters away. Just for this now, step 18 millimeters away from the center line. Alright, so that is sphere B. That is sphere B. Right, now, brought our center line down into plan. We know somewhere, it has to be somewhere around here. And it's going to be on the front as well. Purely on the basis that the question has dotted lines here, so therefore it must be at the front of our object. So we're going to extend that center line there from B. I'm going to drop it down to around here. Alright, don't exactly know where it is. So what we need to do is, we need to get our A and B, and we need to rotate them. So we're getting an edge view of A in contact with B. Alright, so we know the height of the center point for B is off the ground, 36, so we're going to bring that over to the right hand side. Okay, so bring that over to the right hand side. So we're rolling the ball over to the right hand side, just so we can, I'll zoom in a little bit there, just so we can find our new center point, which will make contact with this here. So two circles in contact. If you need to find the center point, what you do is you add the radius together. So we got 60 and we got 36, so 96. Alright, so 96 is our overall. They're added together. And you're going to swing that from A, because we have the center point of A. We know exactly where that is. Swing the compass. Where they cross over, that is the center point for circle B. Alright, so pop that in. I can just do it light, alright? Because again, this is all just construction work. There's B rolled over. I'll just put B1 beside it. That's B1. B got rolled over. While we're there, we get its point of contact, because they always look for them. So you join two circles together, get the point of contact. So basically B1 joined with A. That'll get here, and that is the point of contact, POC, point of contact. Now, because we've turned our top object to get an edge view of the two of these in contact, we're basically moving this as well. That's what we've effectively done, is we've made ourselves stand here to look directly in to see these two objects, A and B1, in contact. So we've stood here. So it would have been that way. We're after rotating it around to look this way. So now we're going to move our center point down here. So move that B1 center point to there. We are going to rotate that around where it hits here. So we're going to drop it down here. We're going to rotate it around here. Because we have already dropped this one down, where they crossed over, that is the center point of B. Okay, so we're going to get our radius off the previous one. Pop it in here. We're going to throw that in there. Now again, we're not going to heavy anything just yet. Just pop it in there, because the other ball and stuff like that can hit off it. So that's where B is now. While we're here, we'll drop down our point of contact. Might as well get that thrown in. So drop down the point of contact to our edge view there. So I'm going to drop that down. I'm going to spin it around, so rotate it around. Going back to finding center points of two circles in contact, you join the centers to center. Find the point of contact, join the centers of two circles. Where it crosses over there, that is my point of contact, my POC. Alright, now we're going to bring it back up. So obviously you have to find it in all views. So you're going to bring it back up to elevation, bring it across from our edge view. There it is there, and that is our POC, point of contact. Alright, now, so that is part one of it done, draw the elevation and the plan. So draw the elevation and project the plan of the solids. So that's what we've done. Alright, again, not having anything just yet, because we still have another solid. So it says here, draw the projections of a diameter 40mm sphere. So we'll call that sphere C. So C is 40 diameter, okay, which rests on the horizontal plane and it touches hemisphere A and sphere B. So, grant. It touches the XY axis, as it says, horizontal plane. So, 20 radius is what we're talking about on that. We're going to measure up 20 from the ground. So, step up our 20. That's where the center point for this sphere C is. We're going to do a horizontal line the whole way across. Alright, just throw it across nice and light. So, we know the ball, no matter where we put it, the center point will sit along this line. So it keeps it nice and handy for us. Alright. Now, just like we did with the hemisphere to find B out here, we added the two radiuses together. So we need to get an edge view of C over here in contact with A first of all. We need to find them in contact in an edge view. We need to bring them around and we need to rotate them around. Alright. So that's what we're going to do first of all. So we're adding the radius together. So A was radius 60, this one is radius 40, so together that is 80. we're going to set our compass to 80. We're going to swing it from center point A because that's our constant, that's what's not moving. Alright, there we have it there. Now, swing that circle. That is sphere C. Again, just throwing it in nice and light to start us off with. That is sphere C. Get its point of contact by joining our center to center. There is our B point of contact. Now we're doing an edge view, so like we said for this one, we're effectively looking in this way to get the edge view of these two. So therefore, we're going to bring across the center line here of A to the left. We're going to drop C down to here. So we're going to drop that down. Alright, so we're going to drop that down to hit here. And it says in the image they want the circle S, or they want the circle C in this S position. Now it didn't say it in the question, but look, from reading all the other questions, if they put an S somewhere, that's where they want it to be put in, alright? So we're going to get this now using A as our rotation point. We're going to stretch it from A out to where the C is here, and we're going to spin it around. Alright, so we're just going to extend it a little bit further into B, because again it's going to be a smaller circle than B. So we're going to swing it around here, but we don't know where it lands just yet. Alright, so we don't know exactly where it lands just yet. Alright, that's that setup. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do it again, but we're going to do it in contact with sphere B. Alright, so sphere B was radius 36. We're going to add 20 to that, so that is 56. So just like we did here, we added the radius together, we swung them. We're going to add the radius of B to the radius of C, which is 56 millimeters. There it is there. From B, we're going to get it over this side because we're going to bring it down and around, okay? So put it in the center point. There's the height it is already off the ground. If we remember, we put in a horizontal line there of radius 20, so up 20. We're going to swing our arc where it crosses over here. That is the center of sphere C. That is C over here in contact with the B. So that is C there in contact with B. Join our center points to get P1. So I've given three different names. We've got POC, P, and P1. Alright, to get this point of contact. Now, this time we're looking in at B this way. So we're not pretending A doesn't exist. We're just working between these two, A are B and C. So B and C is going to be here somewhere. So we're getting an edge view. So we've moved the object. So we're going to take from the center. We're going to swing it to the left. We're going to take it from C and drop it all the way down to there. So we're going to go all the way down to here. Get your compass, just like you did with A there earlier on. You're going to get your compass out to there. And we're going to swing it around. Keep swinging it till they cross over here. So there is where I brought it to. Brought it around to there. Where they cross over here, that is your center point of C in plan. There. There it is there. Oh, slightly out, sorry. Now we're going to swing that around. Now it's going to go heavy over A. It's going to go underneath B because it's only a smaller sphere. So therefore it's going to be underneath the larger one. Alright. So that's C now in its right position. Alright, while we're here, I'm going to just pop in B a little bit heavier. I'm going to throw in A as well, just get my plan all fully complete now. Alright, don't forget your dotted lines then as well. Right, so that is A, B, C in the right positions. Now we're going to bring C, because there it is in plan, we're going to bring that up into elevation. We know that's the height it is off the ground, so therefore that's where it's landed. Get your radius to C, your radius of C. Pop it in there. It's going to tuck in behind B again. In our dotted lines. Now we can heavy up our 3 circles up here, or our 2 circles on our hemisphere. Circle. There we go. There's B, and here's A. And just by once you start heavying it in, you can see what actually jumps into the background and what jumps into the fore. Alright, so all our so there's our ABC. Now everything else that was construction, all this kind of starts to disappear into the background. Now our last but not least is just getting our points of contact. We have them found. Alright, we have the A and C one found here, so I'm going to drop that down. Again, dropping it down. Get your compass, rotate it around. Okay, so it's just catching just barely inside that. Oh, I'm moving my compass. Oops. Just barely inside it there. We're going to join the center of A, center of B. It's just on the edge of it there. That is P. Now we're going to do the same for B and C. We're going to take the P1, drop it down to here. We're going to rotate that around. Alright, join your centers. There it is there, now is P1. So that's it done in plan. Plan is finished. Bring them up then. I'll bring this up. Elevation, bring it across. That is P. So we're bringing P up. So basically, I'm just going to put my arrows in that way. You know what I'm doing? I'm going up. And I'm going across. Get P there. And P1. Same thing, we're sending that one up and sending that one across. Alright, and that is that question in. So what page are we? Page 49, and it is question 9. Alright.